Hello everyone, it's Sarah, Painter Creator here. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just drawing, I'd call them a gonk. I'm not sure what you call them. I think they've got different names in different countries. But it's on a 15cm by 9cm little bit of paper because I'm going to put it onto a Christmas card. So there's his feet, a little bit of a beard, just rub that little bit out, and then I'm going to draw his nose I think next, and the brim of his hat. And then a bit of a flyaway hat with a bell or something on, and then his lovely little beard on this little sleigh. Maybe I'm going to put a present here as well. He sat in a chair. Yeah, sat in a chair, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? On a little sleigh ride. So, either screenshot it or join me on Patreon. It's if you join for free on Patreon, you'll be able to get the little sketch for this. And it's one of those that can do in any size. Small is cute, big is good, do what you want, as you know you should. Right, okay, there's my rhymes out the way. So I've just squirted my watercolour paints. As usual, I've got two good clean jars of water, some paper towel, best way of controlling the watercolour, and a range of brushes. I do like my medium brushes, they're really good fun. So we're going to give this a go. So pause, screenshot, or go onto Patreon and grab the picture. So as usual, you can do your hat in whatever colour you want. It will work, it'll be fine. I'm going to use some cadmium red for mine because I just like it. So a little bit of red, plenty of water. It's going to end up lighter than you think, because watercolour always goes lighter. So just embrace it, lean into the process, enjoy it. It's what it's designed for. I should have actually rubbed out my pencil lines a bit more for this one, but I haven't, and that's fine too. So I'm just putting some stripes on. And then some little stripes down his hat. So this is a number 4, but it's got a really nice point, so I can do quite refined sort of spaces. So I'm going to just do his nose in a peachy sort of pinky colour. So a little bit of cadmium yellow, and some cadmium red or some opera rose or whatever you've got, and you'll get like a peachy colour. And then back in with some pink. So I can do the soles of his boots. Again, choose whatever colour you want, but I'm going for Payne's Grey, one of my favourite colours. Sorry, you can hear the cat. She's sat on my bench. She always seems to know when I'm not so well and decides to look after me, which is really nice. So I'm just leaving those little highlights. So I've got some little puddles. So a thirsty brush, so it's a brush that you've washed. Take the water out of and it'll just soak up those puddles like a straw. Rub it with your paper towel and that will stop those big run backs going back into the wash. And do the same on this one. So if you ever get a big puddle and you're worried about those big run backs, those big blooms, it's just a case of giving it a rub away. So let's do a nice turquoisey colour. I think I'm going for some turquoisey blue. Plenty of water. I've got a lump of watercolour there. I'm just going to do this little seat cushion that we decided that it was on. Load that wash. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of indigo, add it into that colour and do this top cushion. And then just tap a little bit underneath as if that's where the shadow is. And it will help stand his beard out as well. Okay, so let's do some burnt umber. I'm just going to drop it into this blue because it'll make a nice chocolatey colour. Got the cat hair. I'm just going to load that up. That's just going into the blue, but that's fine. So a tiny, very watery colour of cobalt blue. Really, really watery. With a little bit of either mauve or a little crimson or purple lake. Oh gosh, that wasn't a little bit. Let's just move that over. Not doing well with a little bit of anything today. This is the joy of leaving things on your palette. I think it will come in helpful at some point. So I'm going for a little bit of a shadow colour under the edge of his hat. As you can see, it's really watery. And then just adding a little bit of texture under his nose. Watery the better. And then a little shadow colour. I should have really let that wash. Water. That should have been dried first, but you get the idea. A little bit of shadow. And then I'm going to put some snow along here. Using this really watery blue and purple. That's it. Really, really simple, easy. Look at that, under 15 minutes painting time. So I hope you give that one a go. Let me know what you fancy doing. Particularly looking forward to the new year. What are the things that you fancy painting in the new year? Give me some ideas. Until then, thanks for being part of my YouTube space. Like, subscribe, all the rest of it. I do have a Patreon channel as well. If you would be able to join that and support our work, that would be great. So until next time, see you soon. Bye bye. And there he is on a card, ready to give to somebody. Just put with a black liner the little bits around. So I hope you've enjoyed that one. See you soon.